pass through it in the day of our king's reign, not be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Buckroll.
Look at this joint. Look at this joint. Like first star, I'm really that nigga. Truth be told, I'm a noble figure. Local niggas, they be so offended. One West World, that's global business.
Hold on, let me ask y'all a question. All y'all niggas in the same school and all that?
Hell, fuck yeah.
So none of y'all niggas smoke weed?
Fuck no.
Don't fold if you say you win it. I was molded to it, now fit it. Can't control, this the highest limit. Killing shit, but this an honest living. Gotta get it, ain't no time for wishing. The time is now, better pay attention. In my city, you can feel the tension. A terror squad, no pun intended. This ain't for you, but I recommend it. They know we coming, better clear the entrance. Shit get deep, but I keep. Here to bargain, you all watch, better move with caution. Chains on me, I don't do this often. No error, this shit flawless. Reach for it, you become a target. It ain't worth it, better keep walking. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. To get the moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. It's about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. Don't wanna hear all that street shit. Me and my niggas on defense. Wonder who I was in my past life. Don't even matter, that beat this. Remember the days when I was a trooper. Stay on the path and it won't confuse you. Far as all, I'm the one to do it. I roll on eights like a flight maneuver. Try to trick me, I ain't never moving. Camouflage, I can blend into it. They better ride, I don't do the Ubers. Let them talk, I don't hear the rumors. A little suffer ain't really nothing. The way I'm thumping, better play the trumpet. You see me coming, better get the running. If they see me coming, better get the running. You ain't never seen it, you ain't never witnessed, you ain't never noticed, you ain't never focused. I was really waiting. I was really training, sick and tired of being patient. I ain't never doubted, this was in the making. Use what I got, not in the waste. But rapping and singing can never drink it. But I'm from the bottom, so I gotta make it. This ain't rapping, it's a damn warning. Late night to the early morning. Got a vision, I planned it out. Try to stop me, but I kept going. I study plays, now I'm in the game, and it's all the same, but I had to change. You'll never crash if you in your lane. I can take the law, cause it's all a game.
Yo, when Casamigos being English? Drunk.
All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. To get the moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. It's about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed.
Hey, Salah Israel.
Hey, if you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat for me, Baba Kasha. Hey, the water for that. All right, let's get started, man. We the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge started out of 1 West, 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York, man. And we teach the Bible, man. We teach the Bible, the KJV Bible, right? And inside that Bible, we teach that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the children of Israel inside the Bible, man. From Genesis all the way to Revelation. That's the truth according to the Bible. And that's what we give out here in the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? ISUPK, Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, man. Right? We got schools all over the U.S., right? We got schools outside of the U.S. We got schools in in the islands. We got schools out the country, man. All right, we got schools. All right, wherever you at, man, you can get there, right? And this is what it brings. Give me 1 second. That's life. But today, man, if you look at the title, man, or this topic of the class today is our enemies, man. Our enemies, our enemies want our identity for convenience, man. Only for their convenience, right? Nobody really wants to be Black and Hispanic and Native Indian, right? At all, right? They only want to use this identity, calling themselves the children of Israel for their convenience, man. Right? But nobody want to be a nigga till it's time to actually be a nigga, man. Right? A so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. All right, they don't want what comes with that territory. They don't want to come. They don't want what comes with that struggle. They don't want what comes with the hardships, man. All right, so that's what comes with. Yes. No, you don't lie. Yeah. 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 Hey, we got Officer Shayella swinging by real quick. But yeah, that's what this class is gonna be about, man. We're gonna get into it. It's gonna be real intricate. It's gonna be real quick and to the point. But you're gonna see something that you haven't really seen, but exactly what the Bible, you know what I'm saying, brings out, you know what I'm saying, as it's prophesied, you know what I'm saying, over so many years, over so many decades, man, right? And generations and centuries, man. You know what I'm saying? This Bible pinpointed exactly what was going to happen with our people and with our enemies from the time that they started pulling us into captivity as they waged war against the children of Israel. That's what we're going to, find out today and prove to you so that you can understand exactly what these people's real true agenda is. Their true reason, you know what I'm saying? Everything that brings them to do and plagiarize exactly what's supposed to be your culture and your heritage. That's something that you can't, you know what I'm saying, just skim over. That's something you can't just, whatever. Like, they just took our identity, and it almost seems like you're powerless because you can't do nothing about it, right? You're just a person in this society, but you actually can, right? And we're going to prove it. Naya, are you there with me? Yeah. I'm in with you, sir. Awesome. All right, if you could.
Can you hear me there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Loud and clear?
Yeah. You sound it's a tad bit muffled, but I can still hear you.
Okay, all right.
Could I get, you got Second Chronicles? Can I get Second Chronicles 9 and 8?
Count. This is the book of Second Chronicles, chapter 9, verse 8. Blessed be the Lord thy God, which delighted in thee to set thee on his throne, to be king for the Lord thy God, because thy God loved Israel to establish them forever. Therefore made he the king over them to do judgment and justice.
Right. He said for the Lord. All right, so he said the Lord. Can you read that one more time for the top?
Blessed be the Lord thy God, which delighted in thee to set thee on his throne, to be king for the Lord thy God, because thy God loved Israel to establish them forever. Therefore made he the king over them to do judgment and justice.
Right. Look, man, this is why the Lord, you know what I'm saying? This is what he had. This is telling you exactly what the Lord wants to establish with the children of Israel, right? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. He wanted to set a king over us, right? To establish, righteous judgment, right? At this time when it's talking about in Chronicles, you know what I'm saying, there was different kings already, you know what I'm saying, after so like after David and after Solomon, those kings came and failed, man. Right? So going on, you know what I'm saying, what we need is a righteous judge, man. Because we done had kings, you know what I'm saying, over and over. And Christ today, you know what I'm saying, who you call Jesus Christ, which his name is Yahushua in the Hebrew, right? In the ancient Hebrew, that's his real name. You know what I'm saying? That man, he's a person, a righteous judge. First, that's exactly what he would set himself up. He already knows he's the king of Israel. You know what I'm saying? But he was a king that was born differently than we were. I mean, it's like born much like us, actually, right? He was born in the ghetto. He grew up, you know what I'm saying, in poverty, seeing his people destroyed, man. That's exactly how he grew up. So back then, kings, you know what I'm saying, couldn't get it done. We needed somebody to move us to compassion, somebody that we could relate to, right? So it says, can you read that from the top one more time? I'm going to stop you through it.
Come. Blessed be the Lord thy God, which delighted in thee to set thee on his throne, to be king for the Lord thy God, because thy God loved Israel to establish them forever. Therefore made he the king over them to do judgment and justice.
Right, judgment and justice, man. That's the main thing that we needed to get here. You know what I'm saying? people that's stricken in poverty and people that's going through hell, man. We need righteous judgment and justice, man. Forget all of this king stuff, man, for now. All right. All that will come later once we understand exactly, you know what I'm saying, what judgment, right, and justice is. Because before that, we're just gonna look at the glitz and the glamour of what, you know what I'm saying, what we got here now in this earth. Right now, that's exactly what we're looking at. We're looking at people that's, you know what I'm saying, above. Shit. We're looking at people that have, you know what I'm saying, riches beyond measure, man. Things that you, as much money as you never had in your life, money you never seen. You know what I'm saying? Lifestyles that you wouldn't even want to really live, right? You claim you want it, but it comes with a price of losing your soul, man. And that's the things that we don't need to look at. That's not the examples that we need to look at. But this man named Yahushua, right, who they call ignorantly Jesus Christ today, you know what I'm saying, gave us the tool, man. He was here over 2,000 years ago, walking this earth, and now he's, you know what I'm saying, he's left behind his records, you know what I'm saying, his way, his walk of life, man. That's what he left for us, and the prophets came and did that, and that's exactly what the prophets are doing today. Us in the ISUPK are those same people from back then that was running with Christ, man. Right? Because it was a lot of people fell off after Christ was leading, man. You know what I'm saying? They fell off and they left the truth, right? But then after Christ had passed on, right, and went to the Father, then that's when Peter started, you know, leading the men along with Paul and the rest of the prophets. You know what I'm saying? To continue to get the job done. And they fished men inside their schools, man, much like we do now in the ISUPK, right? And we are picking it back up, man. We already lost our homeland. We already lost everything. We lost our heritage, but we got it right back here. This is a gold mine over here. You know what I'm saying? It's not fully finished. It's not complete. It's not everything you think it's supposed to be. No, we don't have every resource here on this earth. But we're using what we got to the best of our ability, and we getting it done. We getting it done day by day, right? Us in the here in South Carolina, right, just had a food job, and we getting the resources from our brethren. You know what I'm saying? And maybe in Atlanta, in North Carolina, to figure out exactly what we need to do. And we using brotherhood, right, and sisterhood to get through this. You know what I'm saying? We taking care of ourselves. We're doing it on our own, man. We don't have companies, all these companies around the world, these Fortune 500 companies giving us money, man, and supporting us. We got partnerships, but we're not getting handed anything, man. We gotta claw and fight for everything that we have. But the Most High wants us to do it that way so that it can be worthwhile once we get it. Once we get the kingdom of heaven. That's the ultimate goal, is the kingdom of heaven, right? But before we reach the kingdom of heaven, we have to have brotherhood and sisterhood like never before. And if we don't have that, if we don't have the brotherhood and sisterhood amongst ourselves, we're not getting anywhere in this place. You can learn all the scriptures you want. You can have, you know what I'm saying, all the knowledge and wisdom and all the jewelry and everything to look good as your culture. But if you don't have brotherhood or sisterhood, you can throw all that out the window. You can kiss the kingdom of heaven goodbye. You can forget about it. All right. So we're gonna keep moving on. Let's get can I get Zechariah 2:8?
Cons. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 2, verse 8. For this saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory have he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you,
Right.
For
You can start. He said after the glory, right? This is after we you know what I'm saying, we was looking all right. It's after the glory. That's why I said it like that. So it said, so I'm trying to get back there. Yeah, so he said, oh shit. It's like, can you read it from top one more time? I'm trying to get there.
it's like for this saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory had he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you.
Right?
Let me go ahead and keep reading.
Yeah. Yeah, kind
For,
of like
it's like for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
right. For he that touches you touches the apple of his eye. Right. And the reason I get into this scripture is to pretty much just to go to say that after all of that, the Most High is still, after all of these generations of our people, you know what I'm saying, our families, you know what I'm saying, all the tribes, right? Which means family. That's what tribe means. The tribes that you come from, right? We got 12 tribes, which are the families of Israel, man, that came out of Jacob. After all of that, after all of our generations turning on the Most High and choosing these other nations' way of thinking, their way of life, right? Their way of establishment, a way of treating other people and treating each other the way that they treat us, right? The oppressor treats us with rigor and hatred, man. And they try us down and beat us to powder, man. And we do that in return to ourselves, man. That's how you know we've been influenced by these other nations. We over here trying to copycat to the people that already hate us. Now we're trying to be like them. Now we're trying to be the next gangster. Now we're trying to be, you know what I'm saying, the next unalivers, right? We're trying to be the next whores and whoremongers, right? Pimps. This is not our way of life originally. You know what I'm saying? We got, oh man, dang, now y'all, I'm gonna have to pull up that clip I showed you. I'm gonna have to find it a little bit. But we become a hateful people towards ourselves, man, because of what we learned from them. And people will, and don't get fooled in this trap when people try to tell you, oh, what, but y'all kill yourselves, y'all do it to yourselves, or y'all do this and y'all do that. Of course we do, right? Of course it's wrong, and of course we're trying to unlearn the things that we learned from this place called America, this place called the United States, right? But don't get caught in that trap of them trying to make you and blame you for you doing that when it's been taught for generations through your families, man. That's what's going to happen. If your great grandma and granddad, you know what I'm saying, was on them cargo slave ships, and they passed on, but they had children, and now we on the plantation, you know, and then we got shipped everywhere. We got sent over here to this plantation, Virginia, South Carolina, Florida, Texas, right? Sometimes up north, right? We got sent everywhere, even in the islands, right? We're gonna learn exactly what our parents passed down. And if we get destroyed from our families from not learning exactly what we're supposed to learn from the beginning, we're gonna learn that down 400 years later. That's just how it works. We're gonna do that. So don't let nobody trap you into telling you that, you know what I'm saying, it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? That's not even close to what the Most High would even do to teach you a lesson. He wouldn't tell you, he would tell you to correct yourself. And that's why us in the ISUPK have to be so hard against each other, man. Right? We have to teach our people, and we have to be stern. Our foreheads has to be hard against their foreheads. That's what the scriptures say. And we got to do that simply to teach them, because they're already destroyed. We can't give them some smooth words and some nice answer, because guess what? That's just gonna give them, baby them. That's just like babying your child. You can't always sit here and give your toddler a nice pep talk. Sometimes you can't spare the rod sometimes. right? Sometimes you have to put the belt to the behind, man. That's what you got to do. Or they're going to get hurt in the long run, right? And that's what the Most High has done to us, to our nation, right? He let our enemies overtake us, man, right? So can you read that one more time, Naya?
It says, for Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8, for this saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations, which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
Right. For he that touches you touches the apple of his eye. That's exactly how the Most High feels about his children. That's how he feels about the children of Israel, man. You touching his jewels, man, his treasure. The people that he created, you know what I'm saying, to bring forth fruit and bring his you know what I'm saying, his name glory upon the earth amongst these other nations. To let them know that guess what? Everything that you thought that you had on this earth, everything out the upper hand that you thought you had over the children of Israel is not even a reality. It's not real. Even in our oppression, we can say that, right? Because we know what's going to come to pass once we come back to the Most High, right? So we're gonna move on. Could I get? Let me get this. Can I get Can I get Hosea? No. Yes. All right. Can I get Hosea chapter 1? Hosea chapter 1 and verse 9.
All right, gotcha. All right, this is Hosea chapter 1, verse 9. Then said God, call his name Loami.
Yeah. Loami.
Like, all right, so
Oh,
then said God, call his name Loami. For ye are not my people, and I will not be your God.
right. So you started that that word Loami. Now you know I had to write that in my notes. I had to figure it out way back then. I had it written down. That word Loami means not my people. That's what it means, right? I had learned that in the scripture breakdown to the Muhammad one time. Loami means not my people. That's why I say it right after that, right? That's what the word means. So then it said the Most High said at this point, you know what I'm saying, there's a time where Israel, which is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, right? The children of Israel, the Most High was against us, right? I'm talking about full fledged. And when I say against us, he has us in punishment, right? He punished his children, right? Which he knew, right? So go ahead.
It's like, right, verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which
Right,
cannot be measured nor numbered. I was
right,
like, and it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
Right, right. It said that in the place, right, it's going to come to pass, right, that in the place where it was said unto them is Israel, right, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them that ye are the children of the living God, right. There's going to come a time, right, that time is now, that time has been, you know what I'm saying, already, right, it's been happening already, where the Lord was going to call us his people again, man, right? Because he had already cast us off for a time, like scriptures say. The scriptures say that, right? I have to recall what scripture that is. But if you can look it up on Google, do that. It said that we were cast away but for a time, man, right? The Lord had us, you know what I'm saying, on punishment, right? Right? So I said, ye are not my people, but they're in a place that we're called, or that we're not called as people, which we can clearly say here in America, we are not called the God's chosen people at all. You know what I'm saying? We are looked at as the scum of the earth, right? And if you think otherwise, you're crazy. I don't know what world you're living in. You might be living in a different time zone, high off drugs, right? That's probably what it is. And you probably think love is love and love everybody, live and let live and let everybody do whatever, right? Rainbow coalition type of lifestyle. And you just think love is everything. When love is an action, love is conditional, right? It's not a free will. It's not everything, man. Can't just love all the damn time, man. That's not how the society works. It just doesn't. You just want to escape from reality, right? But like I said, here in America, in the U.S. of A., we are not called the children of God, man. Right? We got people that hate us, right? The oppressor hates us. These other nations hate us more than ever right now. We're being blamed for wars right now that we had no part in. We got blamed for the Israel and Palestine war, man. We get blamed from that. Somebody ran their car into one of our schools in Indiana. They're blaming us. They blaming the Mexicans because they want to come over here and find a job and keep this country going. But they're gonna blame the tribe of Issachar, which is the Mexicans, God's chosen people. They want to blame all the Hispanic tribes. They want to blame the Puerto Ricans. They want to blame the Colombians, man, and the Dominicans. They want to blame all of us, right? We're the blame for everything. That don't seem like you're the children of the Most High to me. And we got somebody that's running for president that has 34 felonies, charges, and beyond, Lord knows the other things that he done. All right, that's getting ready to be president. He will win the election. All right. ISUPK has been prophesying this since he stepped forth back into the race, right? Because Commander General Yohana has prophesied that Donald Trump is going to lead us into the World War III, man, which is exactly what's going to happen, right? It's inevitable. You can't stop it. It's already done. You're just waiting for it to happen. We're not waiting, but we are urging you to get your mind right and to get into school before it's too late, man. If you don't want to enter that military draft, you better get in the ISUPK if you're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. They're going to send your behind off over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which the Bible calls it, right? The Jordan, right? the Valley of Decision, where they're going to wage war over there near Israel. They're going to send you over there. Do you want to fight for this place, or would you rather be safe with the Most High, man? Right? Fight your addictions and your demons that you have on yourself, right? Here, instead of fight a spiritual battle with your flesh and yourself and your mind, right? Here with the Most High, instead of going and biting, it's like and fighting a physical war where your life is at the cost of a gunshot, of a gun wound. For the USA that has hated you and your people for 400 plus years. Which one do you want to choose? All right. So can you read that last part that say that ye part, ye are not my people at the end?
Kind of like
Hmm?
Ye are not my people. There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
Right. So here in this place, we it's gonna come a time where we're finally gonna get, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be known that we are the children of Israel, man. Right? Full-fledged, no questions about it. The Lord He's making it happen right now. He's letting our enemies fall by the sword, man. Right? As they go to war and they wage war on each other and destroy themselves, people gonna understand that this is not what the Bible was talking about. Them people that we've been sitting here bullying, shooting down in the streets, right? Police brutality, giving us Section 8 and abortion clinics and liquor stores all around our hoods and our ghettos instead of rehabilitation centers, right? Instead of that, that's what you give us. And you put guns and drugs inside the ghettos, right? We didn't bring these guns over here, man. We didn't have nothing. So where did it come from, man? We didn't have no money. We didn't have no stock exchanges, man. Our enemies did this to us. So now, can you keep going? Next verse.
Verse 11. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together.
Right. You started that right there is the 12 tribes of Israel. The children of Judah, right, and the children of Israel is going to be gathered together again, right? And it's not really a differentiation, right? It's not a difference between the children of Judah and the children of Israel. It's just we were separate as a nation, right? Which shows you we had to come back together. That's why I had two names, the children of Judah and the children of Israel, right? The children of Judah consisting mainly of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, right? Which was in our homeland at that time, right? And the rest of the 10 tribes, right? That's who's going to come together as one nation, right? I'll keep going.
And point themselves on head. I was like it. And appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel.
Right. So can you get Romans 9:25? You gonna keep rolling? Hey, it's a lucky. The water for everybody checking in the class. You got Sister Sharai, your car, right? The rib of Yavram Ya'ala out of Texas. Sister Crystal checking in, the rib of Officer Abawad. Sister Raya, rib of Asha Ya'ala. One for checking in. We got Lakama one checking in from Nashville, Tennessee. The water. Like you got that?
Romans chapter 9, verse 25.
God.
Romans chapter 9, verse 25. As as he saith also in Osei, I will call them my people, which were not my people, and her beloved, which was not beloved.
Right. And Romans 9:9-25, right? And he said, as saith also in OC, man. Right? That word OC means is Hosea in the Greek. That's exactly what we just read right before we got over here. What we read in Hosea, right? We just read in Hosea chapter 11, right? That's exactly what we read. He said, as it saith in OC, right, which is Hosea, I will call them my people, which is not my people, right? So this comes all the way back. Paul is quoting exactly what we just went over in the New Testament. How in the world do you not know that the children of Israel are still the Lord's chosen people, even in the New Testament, man? Right from right there. You go back, you know what I'm saying? We already read where it said back then for you people that think that the Old Testament is over with, right? That you think it doesn't substantiate now. It's not as important now. You know what I'm saying? Everything just changed all of a sudden. No, hell no. Nothing changed, right? Nothing changed. They were teaching the same stuff that the prophets before them taught. What were they gonna? What in the world were they going off of to teach the people, man? Were they just making stuff up out of the air? That's pretty hard to do, right? I don't think you would have that many books left in the New Testament if it was just that simple. Oh, God loves everybody. Jesus came to save, right? Just confess his name, you saved, and we good. All right, we up out of here. I think it would be like 2 books in the New Testament if that was the case, right?
Right.
That's a damn lie. And people in Christianity has taught us to a quick feel-good story and not exactly what the Bible is telling us, man. Right? So like he just read, he said, I will call them which are not my people. As it said, like it says, they always say, as it is written, as it said, as it was written before. And he said, as it said in OC. They always going back to what was written before, right? Just like I'm doing right now in front of your face. I'm doing the same thing. I'm telling you what they said. It's not that hard, right? So can you go on the next verse? Like
verse 26. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living God.
Right. Same thing. Same thing you read in Hosea chapter 1, right? Verse 9-11. Same thing. No, not chapter 1. Hosea 11. Right? We just read it, man. So keep going. One more. Well, yeah, chapter 1:11. So like
verse 26. And oh no, I didn't read this. Like verse 27. Esaias also cried concerning Israel, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved.
Right, a remnant.
Oh, it's like a remnant shall be saved.
Right, man. Look, he just said it again. Look, that was a whole full same quote as what we just read. So he's saying children of Israel is as a sand of the sea. But he said a remnant is only going to be saved, man. That's kind of heartbreaking, man. Right? And that's why exactly Paul told us that he wished all Israel would be saved, man. Because he don't want to see the death of his people, man. He wants all of us to come into the truth, right? He wants the Lord to spare all of us. It's going to be a tough day to see that, right? And guess what? The Lord he still could have mercy. But that don't mean to take his mercy for a weakness, man. That don't mean to take his mercy for some type of joke and for some time to play around. You better get it right now while you can, man, before it's too late, right? You could die out here in the Third World War. You get unalived out here, right? In these race wars that's happening. You could get caught up into it. You could get caught up in that day when they shoot thermonuclear war, man. When that goes off, right? But like he said a remnant shall be saved. But the Lord had mercy in that day when we was in the wilderness, when we came out of Egypt. He was about to unalive everybody and just start over with Moses as a nation. Right? But he gave us another chance. Right? So I'm trying to tell you that there's still hope at it. All right. So now, where we at, man? Let's go. All right. Can you give me Isaiah 45:4?
This is Isaiah chapter 45, verse 4. For Jacob, my servant's sake, and Israel, mine elect. It's like I even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me.
Right. God. So he said, for Israel, my servant's sake, right, and Israel, my elect. For Jacob, my servant's sake, Israel, my elect. Right. He still has surnamed us. Right. He's given us his name. He kept our name alive, even though we have not known him. Right. Even though we have already gone off and we lost our heritage, and most of our people still trying to figure out who we are exactly. Right. He still kept us as a nation, even though our generations today do not know him. All right. So keep going.
Verse 5. I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me.
Right. He still girded us, even though we have not known. Right. So can you jump down to verse 17?
Verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation.
Right. So just start right there. So he's saying, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Right. Again, we're gonna go back. Oh, not go back. But I'm gonna tell you exactly what I said before. This is saying that we shall, man. When it says it shall happen, that means it's going to happen, man. That's what you got to understand. It's going to happen. It's going to come to pass that Israel is going to be saved, man. And people will disregard this for saying that we're not a people anymore in the New Testament. That the Israelites have no room anymore. All right. But we're going to be saved in the Lord. It shall be saved in the Lord with everlasting salvation. All right. So keep going.
Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
World without end. Right. That's that world not Christ. Yeah, that's that word that Christ was talking about in John 3:16. Right. He said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Right. That's exactly who he was talking about. And he referenced the children of Israel before that. When you go up a few verses above John 3:16, he talked about the children of Israel to come to that point. And he said that he was sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. Let's get this, man. Right? So our enemies, right? Our enemies, what do they do? What do they do to us? They want our records, our identity for their convenience. God damn. Y'all gotta look at this. This is crazy. Look at this. This is what our enemies thinking right now, right? This is a protest in Israel from the Jewish man, right? These are the people that have stolen our identity and calling themselves the children of Israel, right? When they are not the children of Israel, right? These are the people that have plagiarized and lived and benefited off of our name, right? This is them. They say they got posters out of protests that happened recently. They having a draft too, man. They having a draft. Just like America's having a draft. Everybody having a draft. They trying to get everybody to join their military and war. Look at them. They said, we will go to jail, but not to the army. Why not the army, man? I thought this was your homeland. I thought you loved Israel. I thought you were the real Jews, man. I thought you were the children of Israel. This is what your ancestors fought Palestine for. This is what your ancestors have lied for. This is what your ancestors have been devils for, deceived for, deceive the whole world, man. This is what they taking over the Diamond District, owning Hollywood, put us in ghettos. This is what they did for you. But you don't want to go join the army? You don't want to go fight for Israel? I thought you was the Jews, man. You're telling me you don't want to fight. And this is what not going to show you. They're not going to show you that the Jewish man is actually getting their ass whooped, man. You think they're over there whooping Palestine behind and Hamas and the other allies along with Hamas in Sudan, not Sudan, Saudi Arabia. No. I mean, if they was out there, you know what I'm saying, unaliving all the Arabs and the Palestinians and taking over their land like that, they wouldn't have these problems right here. This don't look like they doing pretty good over there to me. Not when they need more soldiers. They like Captain Nine said the other night. You don't know that they bringing back bodies of these Israeli soldiers back to the land. They bringing back bodies. They're not over there doing too tight. They're not looking too good as you think they are. They look good on paper. I thought America sent aid. I thought they sent guns and weapons to help out these Israeli people. What happened? The Lord is making them suffer for what they've lied for, man. For what they've done to the true children of Israel, which is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. This is gonna go on paper now. This is what you get for what you've done to the Lord's chosen people now. This is your result. This can't be the Lord's chosen people. They don't even want to fight. Ain't no way. Us, if we was losing our own land and our block, we're going to war for it. We're gonna go out and we're gonna do whatever it takes to take back what's ours. That's what our ancestors did in the Maccabees. That's what our ancestors did, man. That's what they did. That's what David did, man. David, you think David approves of this right here? Are these simpletons right here? Are these hook-nosed bastards right here? You think this is what David approves of right here? There's no kinfolk to David because David is going to go to war. We're the people that would fight for our own land because we're doing it right now. We're doing what Christ told us. Christ said the salvation was of the Jews, man, of the true children of Israel. Can you give me Revelation 2:9 real quick? You there, Nayar? Oh, give me a second. I don't think I can hear you. Hey, my bad. It's like about that.
Oh, okay. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation.
Right. Christ said, I know thy works and tribulation. Man. This is what he said, what he's talking about in the book of Revelation. And he's talking to the children of Israel, right? So go ahead.
And poverty.
But
thou art rich.
But thou art rich, man. He said we are rich. Even though we're going through poverty and tribulation, but we're rich at the same time. There's something behind this. Keep going, Baba Kashan.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Say that one more time.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Right, man. Christ said he know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, man. He's talking about these people that's claiming to be us, man. They're nowhere near like us, man. They have nothing compared to the true children of Israel. These cannot be the children of Israel, man. There's too many signs. There's too many red flags that these are not the real Jews, man. On King David, we the real Jews. Ain't that what he say?
On King David, sorry.
On King David. On King David, we the real Jews. What's his name again?
I'm not sure what the boy.
I forgot his name, man. I forgot that brother's name, but yeah, he's out there telling them, he like, hey, we the real Jews. He out there antagonizing these false, these stupid behind hook-nosed bastards, man. Look at them, man. They on the floor sitting here begging for their life. They don't want to go to war. These are soft crackers, man. Soggy crackers. This is insane. I want to pull some more pictures, just so you can see the patheticness of these people, man. The effing audacity of them to claim that they're the children of Israel, man. That they're the Jews. It's like, can you finish that off?
It's like, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
But are the synagogue of Satan. Lord said they're a synagogue of Satan. That's how terrible they are. That they are the synagogue of Satan. These people that claim to be us are the children of Shaitan, Satan. And that's all they ever be. These are straight cowards, man, and liars. But they want to get mad at us. They want to get mad at us for saying we're the real Jews, right? Dang, no, you know. I gotta get it. I gotta get it, man. All right. Right out the gate. It's like, I'm gonna try to get this video. And just ignore this. I'm just sending it to your thing. See if you can get it. All I know is we better take pride in understanding that we these people, man. This takes us a long way to understand why we went through what we went through. All right. Let's see what's going on. Let's see how it works out. Just might work. Got it. I got it. So let's watch this video real quick. Stay with me. Watch this real quick. Okay. They showed this on who is that? What is it? All right, it says Rabbi says the Jewish people are elite and better than everyone else. Right? All right, so to go before I play, us in the ISUPK, we teach that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the children of Israel, right? But we come out here and we teach that we are the Lord's chosen people, that we're the greatest people that the Lord has ever made. You know what I'm saying? We're not sitting here talking about our own words. We're going strictly off the Bible. We're letting you, giving you the information that has been in the records of the Bible for generations, right? And we have proven and studied and done archaeology and history and biblical prophecy to let you know that this is what's going on, and that we fit the curses in Deuteronomy and throughout all the Bible, what the children of Israel are going through, all the way to Revelation. You know what I'm saying? To let you know that we are these people, right? And we sit there and say this, but these people, they come out here and say the same thing. These Jewish men come out here, these cowards come out here and say the same thing, right? But look at this, right?
God gave us the Torah, the Gentiles were jealous of us. They feel that we think we're elitist, we think we're the chosen people, which by the way we are. We do think we're elitist. We are the chosen people. They think that we think only we are the children of God, and we do think that. And we're not embarrassed to say.
Wow. He said that the Gentiles get angry because they say that we are the chosen people of God. And they get mad at us for it, but we're not ashamed to say it. The Torah talks about us. You know what I'm saying? We're not ashamed to say it. The people get mad, but we don't care. Right? And we're not ashamed. Right? And we are better than everyone else. We come out and we say we the children of Israel, and blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the children of Israel, and we're God's chosen people, and we are labeled a hate group, and we are labeled anti-Semitism, anti-Semitic. They saying the same thing as us, and they're not labeled as anti-Semitic. What's the issue here, man? The true Lord's chosen people are the ones that's really going to be hated. Compare the two. Are they being hated more than us for saying it? Just like the prophet said all in the Bible, these same words that I've been speaking to you in class, and we're hated for that same rhetoric, right? Or so-called. We say the same thing. But we get the backflat. We get on the Poverty Law Center, right? We get on that list of hate groups. We like we like probably number 4, if I can remember, or number 3.
Yeah, like number 4, I think. So.
Yeah, we like number 4 on the Poverty Law Center, man. But they're not. They're saying the same thing. They're saying we better than everybody, and we're better than the Gentiles, and the Gentiles hate us for it. Man, and we've been through hell and back, man, and still in hell. And we can't say that. We can't make a claim to us wanting to have our own culture, our own identity, our own land, right? Just as much as they do. And they got it all. They already got it. But we at the bottom, and we sitting here suffering for the most part of our people in the ghettos and in the barrios and reservations, and we still getting spat on and hated for saying that. I think there's a sign here, right? So let's keep going.
Only the Jewish people are the children of God. The nations of the world are not the children of God. They're not God's children. They're God's creations. They're created with Tselem Elohim. They're not God's children.
It's like, can you Revelations 3:9?
And this creates a certain jealousy, and they don't like that. In other words, there's an ethnical reason. They feel that we're elitist. We think of ourselves as better than them, which we do, and therefore they hate us. What can we do? God selected us, you know.
What can we do? God selected us, huh? Not really, you bastard. The Lord did not select you. The Lord cast you off. Can I get Revelation 3:9?
Yeah, I got it. Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
He said that I will make them the synagogue of Satan, who say they are Jews and are not, man. These people, they're saying that they're Jews, man. They're claiming to be the true children of Israel. We're claiming to be the true children of Israel. Somebody's wrong, and it's not us. I promise you that. I'll put my life on it, man. I'll put my life on it. I'll put everything on it. Just so these bastards won't ever reign over us ever again, man. Lord Christ said that he's going to make them the synagogue of Satan that say they are Jews and are not, man. And he's going to have them worship at the two children of Israel's feet. They don't even have, look, we don't went over this too many times, man. These people don't even have 12 tribes of Israel like in the Bible. They just call themselves Jewish. Some of them say maybe Levi, Benjamin. They might say Judah or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They might say that, right? But they don't claim most of these tribes at all. They have no knowledge of that. They don't understand that we are those people, right? So let's get this. Let me get this in here. Play the rest. Play the rest.
Yeah, good. God selected us. So these are the two reasons for anti-Semitism. One is what Rashi says. Rashi says, Amar Rav Shimon Echai, Halacha hi v'yadua, se'esav sainei liYaakov. That what's the reason for it? There's no reason. It's just, it is. God, the reason for anti-Semitism, according to Rashi, is that it's just a law. It's a law of nature. There's gravity, and there's, the theory of relativity, and then there's anti-Semitism. And then on the other hand, you have this Gemara in Shabbos that the Gentiles hate us they feel that we think of ourselves as better.
Right. This is what they do, man. They lie. Can you get Romans 9:13?
This is Romans chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Right? Jacob, the father, the man that the 12 tribes of Israel came out of his loins. Jacob came out of him, right? Was born through Jacob, right? And Esau, right? Esau was in the womb with Jacob back then. That's who that these Jewish people are. That's who the white man is, man. Is Esau. And the Lord said, Jacob have I loved. But Esau, he hated Esau. Because Esau was not right in his mind. Esau had a spirit that was against God. That was against the Most High's way. Esau means wasted away for nothing. Right? Ain't that right now, y'all? Wasted away,
Go. Yeah, that's what I've been saying all week.
Oh, now y'all been saying wasted away, man. Wasted away. So you know that. And that word Esau means it's dreadful. And the people are even worse than the name. But this is what we left with. We left with our enemies thinking they're so prideful, man. We are not to be like that, right? These other nations would come to us and we would help them. We would be merciful to these other nations. The native Indians were merciful when Esau, the so-called white man came over to the Americas, and they backstabbed and broke all the peace treaties, man. They set up the peace treaties just to stab them in the back, just to turn against them. We weren't the native Indians and the Seminole Indians weren't worried about no peace treaty. They was just going to be kind because we are such a compassionate people. But they did that just to blind us from what they was getting ready to do to our people. And they waged war on us ever since, man. They went from physically killing us. Now they got everything set up just to go against us. They've already brought us down to our lowest level. Now they have to pay for that. You're going to have to pay for that. Right? Well, let's get in, man, right? Let me get it. All right. You're going to get the book of Obadiah. All right. Can you go to Obadiah, first chapter? Right. There's only one chapter anyway. But he ain't got to start just yet. Like, you go ahead and start now. It's like,
What verse?
oh, you can start from the top.
Okay, I know. This is Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. It's like thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom. We have heard of rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise against her in battle.
Right. It's Obadiah, man. Obadiah wanted to wage war on Edom. He said, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord, concerning Edom. You're talking about Edom, man, which is Esau, which is the man that came out red first out of, what's his name? Rebecca. Was it Rebecca? Huh?
Oh, Salaki?
Do I stand corrected? It was Rebecca, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I can make sure.
Okay. Right. Trying to make sure I don't get the names messed up. But Esau and Jacob came out of, I think it was, it almost seemed like it was Sarah, man. I don't know. I think it was Rebecca, though. But Esau and Jacob came out of Rebecca. And this is a nation that grew over time, right? and became a nation of people here on this earth.
No, yeah.
You
You're
Rebecca?
right.
Okay. All right, most I the water. I just want to make sure I'm correct and try. At least I don't sit there and lie to your damn face. Try to stand correct. All right, so it was Rebecca, right? And these people became a great nation, right? When I say great, I'm talking about, yeah, a lot of people, and they took over a lot of lands, right? And Obadiah saw the wickedness of Edom, and he saw exactly what they was doing, wickedness that they done against the children of Israel. He saw the wickedness that they was doing amongst the land, and this is why the Lord said He hated Esau. They was just the most vile and disgusting thing on the planet, man. And they still here today doing the same stuff. Just look at them. Taking over every land they can. Messing up the ozone layer. Global warming. Want everything fast. They want their riches, right? Slaving everybody, man. Taking over lands. Taking over Taiwan. They're trying to take over Africa now. Right?
Right.
They been took our land, Israel. Men did that a long time ago when the Romans took over after Christ, right? And they just been plagiarizing and been a virus throughout the earth ever since, right? So can you go to, verse 2, Slack.
Verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
Right. He's made us small among the heathen, man. That's what Christ has made, not Christ. That's what the Most High has made us amongst the heathen. He made us small amongst the heathen, right? And we're greatly despised. Small meaning He made us, you know what I'm saying, to be under them, right? For our punishment, right? But go ahead.
Verse 3. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee.
Right. He's saying to Edom, the pride of your heart, man. Do you understand how prideful the white man is, man? I just showed you just now in that Jewish video where he was just flaunting because he believes that he's the children of Israel. His ancestors have lied to him. He's proud. And he uses that to his oppression, to his advantage, to oppress us, man. That's his skill, man. Probably his greatest skill is his pride, man. That's one of them. His greatest skill is actually deceiving the earth. That's his best thing to do, is to lie. The devil is a liar, and the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And that devil is Edom, or Esau, which is the white man. All right. No lies detected here. I'm not just talking out of my mouth. I'm not just talking out of anger. This has been proven, even by Christ Himself. All right, so keep going.
Where I stop it?
Verse 3.
Okay, thou that doest in the clefts of the rock, which habitation is high.
Right. He said, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, man. We see that, you know what I'm saying, the so-called white man likes to what? They like to dwell in high places, man. That's why they all up in Beverly Hills, in the mountains in California. They might be in Nevada, in the cold Rocky Mountains of Colorado. They're always somewhere high. They even be high in the midst of the city, downtown of whatever city you're in, downtown Houston, downtown Greenville, South Carolina, downtown Columbia, right? Whatever downtown you at, in what city, they got skyscrapers. They love to be up there. They love to be in them nice, fancy hotels, just dwelling high, right? But specifically, this is talking about the clefts of the rock, right? Talking about the Caucasus Mountains that they coming from. Says they dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, right? That's exactly where they came out of, right? Even the Bible talks about the Caucasus, right? But let me get to this, right? So this is Edom, right? In the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, right? Edom, the nation, Edomites, red, right? Red, like the Bible said, he came out red all over and hairy garment. The nation and his people who were descendants of Esau. We just read right here where it's talking about Edom in Obadiah 1, right? His nation, the people, they became a nation. It wasn't always just one person, right? So Edom, he founded the country, right? So his name is equated with Edom, right? The country was also called Seir or Mount Seir, which was the name of the territory which the Edomites lived, right? That's what's explaining with Esau, right? That's who these people are. I'm trying to find the one that said that the Romans. Mm-hmm. I had to find a little bit, but that's who those people are, man, right? And those people were the Romans, right? Those same people were the Romans. All right, shout out to Panayan, right? And we also got Sister Sherry Berry checking in. Okay. Most High Christ. All right. So can you keep going, Nayo?
Okay. That saith in it's like that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Right.
Verse.
Yes.
It's like
no, go ahead. Oh no. It's like, yeah, that's exactly what this Jewish man said in that video. He said, "Who shall bring me down to the ground, man?" Right? He's sitting there being prideful as hell, letting everybody know, who's gonna bring me down to the ground, man? Right? Because the pride, like I said, their pride has deceived thee. That's what the scripture's telling you. Their pride has deceived them to sit here and think that they cannot be destroyed as a nation. You know how many damn kingdoms have been up, man, since the time began? You had Babylon in them. You had the Assyrians. You had the Roman Empire. You had Greek, right? You had so many empires that was up, and they have been brought down to dust. And they think the US of A can't get touched. Why? Because their pride has deceived thee. Their pride has deceived themselves, right? So go ahead. Verse 4.
Okay, verse 4. Thou that exalt thyself as the eagle,
right?
And thou that set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down,
right?
Saith the Lord.
He said, though you exalt yourself as the eagle, right? And exactly what the ISUPK teaches is spot on. Is they love that eagle, man. The US of A has that bald eagle, the American eagle, America, right? Even these other nations have the eagle. They put the eagle as their symbol, right? They're so great. They soar, they're high, they're above every nation, right? Though exalt thyself as the eagle, right? And set your nest amongst the stars, right? Very high in the sky. They even try to set this spaceship up in space, man. The NASA space program. They said they landed on the moon, right? They landed, and they're high above everything. They're trying to be like the Most High. And he's saying, who shall bring me down, man? They're being that prideful, thinking that the Lord, the God, the Most High that has created everything, won't punish them for their deeds upon this earth, as long as they can keep us asleep, right? The Lord say He gonna bring you down. Don't think for a second that you're cool. Anything, you should be panicking now. You trying to get Donald Trump in office, hoping he can recover this country, but even he can't save you. He can't do anything. All right. All right. So can you start go to verse 9?
Right, verse 9. And thy mighty men, O Timon, shall be dismayed. And it's like dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Right. Your lives are gonna be cut off by slaughter. You're going, just like David said, prepare slaughter. Oh, no, it wasn't David. That was who was that?
I think who said that?
I got that.
We both discombobulated.
It says right, Isaiah. I was like Isaiah, right?
Yeah.
God. He said, prepare slaughter, right? You ain't got to go there. I'll just read it. Prepare slaughter for his children. Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for the iniquity of their fathers, right? That they do not rise, nor possess the land, or fill the face of the world with cities, man. He said, prepare slaughter for his children, right? For his children, the children that you Edom, that our enemies, Edom, Esau, bared. Your ancestors bared you. We got to prepare slaughter for you now. We got to get you up out of the way. We can't get it back from your ancestors. They already dead and gone. But you're not going to go down without a fight. So guess what we got to do? We got to prepare slaughter, and we got to get you up out the way. That's what's going to happen when Christ come back, right? So go ahead. You start at verse 10.
Okay. It's like Obadiah chapter 1, verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall come. It's like
God, it's like
for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee.
Right.
And thou shalt be cut off forever.
Right. For your violence against thy brother Jacob. Right. Esau, you know what I'm saying, at one point, when they was born out of the womb, before they became a nation out of his loins, it was just he wanted to kill Jacob. He wanted to unalive him, right? Out of jealousy, because the Lord took away his blessing because he didn't even really want it. He wanted to do things his own way. He didn't have the mind of the Most High. And to this day, that violence against our brother Jacob, the way they kill us and unalive us in the streets, man, the way they unalive our babies in those abortion clinics, the way they continue to destroy our nation and be evil against our people, even when we have sitting here and been kind and compassionate to everybody, joining them in their militaries, joining them in their wars, you know what I'm saying? They're all their endeavors and sitting here trying to plead to them, right? They still destroy us and be very, very disgusting to the Lord's chosen people. He said, for thy violence against your brother Jacob, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, right? Shame is going to cover you. They've already became a great nation at this point in Obadiah. So that's how you know he's talking about the nation of Edom is going to be destroyed. which is the white man, right? And you're going to be cut off forever. Obadiah said that, right? You're going to be cut off forever, which means you are not going to exist anymore, right? All right. So can you give me Isaiah 14 and 16? And we're going to get ready to close it out in a little bit.
All right, it's like this is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is it the man that made the earth to tremble and did shake kingdoms?
Right. This is what they're going to say, right? This is talking about the oppressor, man. It's talking about Esau that we just read. We're going to narrowly look down, right? Just like how you saw in this picture where they were sitting there, you know what I'm saying, being pathetic as hell, sitting there trying to fight for their lives. Let me pull it back up. Yeah, damn. Nah, these pictures are pathetic, bro. You're not gonna ever move your tongue against the children of Israel ever again, man.
Yeah, I'm right.
You're gonna be shook in that day. Like, I'm gonna hurry up. Man. All right, look at this real quick. It's like you can read it one more time. So it can go with this picture real quick.
Okay. Isaiah 14 and 16. That see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
Right. They're gonna look at these people in that day once we overtake this place, right? And even now, man, we can see their downfall and looking at them right now. We're gonna be like, is this them right here? Right? Are these the people right here that shook kingdoms and made the earth tremble? Are these the people that called themselves the Lord's chosen people? Right? Are these the ones that sit there saying they're the Lord's chosen people? I thought y'all was in y'all heaven. I thought y'all was good. I thought y'all was straight with the Most High now. I thought y'all already went through y'all persecution during the Holocaust. Right? And they're going to probably call this, they're going to try to lie and call this their persecution. Nah, nigga. You already called the Holocaust your persecution. I thought y'all was straight now.
Right.
The people of your country that you set up in the state of Israel need y'all to protect your own place, and you don't even want to do it. You're not really about this. You're not really a real Jew. A real Jew is going to die at the cost of his people, man. You're not going to do that. You up there trying to look pretty, trying to wear suits just because your mama and your daddy told you was the chosen people, and that your grandfather was Jewish and he was a rabbi, and now you think you out there, you know what I'm saying? This is the result of you now. Now look at you. looking stupid as hell. Wearing them damn small hats and running around in damn tuxedos. You stupid idiots, man. Look at you. You're filthy, man.
You look wasted away.
You look wasted a goddamn way, man. Esau. I'm done, bro. I'm done. It's pissing me off. Yeah, my boy. Yeah. That's it. God damn it. Kwame Yashala, goddamn it.
Damn right. Kwame Yashala.
To the real Jews, man. That means rise Israel in the Hebrew, in the ancient Hebrew, right? Yasha'al is Israel. It means rise Israel, right? So blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are all around the globe, man. We're going to come back to the Most High, right? And we're going to do what the hell he say, whether we like it or not. And we're going to get up out of this hell, man. I'm going to close out the class, man. So why the
Good
fuck
class. Like it. That was heavy class.
No, man. Hey, no. Hell, man. Most High Christ to command the General in the middle above us, man. For getting us right in this mindset. There's nothing wrong with loving your own people, man. Don't ever let nobody tell you that. The Lord requires it of you. All right? They'll sit here and try to make us feel bad because America want to look out for their own, but we can't do the same. And we came up in the ghettos and struggling, man. And we can't fucking look out for our own people. And we can't take care of ourselves, man. And want better for our communities. Are you crazy? And you telling me I can't come out here and fight for that? Get out of here, man. All right, it's like it's the ICBK security announcements. We at ICBK started 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other, right? After this 6 month period, a brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. This is ties, right? Which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Means 10 in the Hebrew, Aishra, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or the teacher, right? Priest fund, a free will offering for the priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. This upcoming Holy Convocation, all right? And we have the Feast of First Fruits. It's like the memorial blowing of the trumpets. We had the memorial blowing of the trumpets. This is going to be the first day of the 7th month, according to the Hebrew calendar, right? But according to the Roman calendar, it's going to be a Wednesday, the 2nd of October, 2024. And you can read about that in Leviticus 23 to 24 through 25. Right? So remind Akim and Akwath, which means brothers and sisters, to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and start. And with that, shalom.